Welcome. Welcome to my little shop here where I spend most of my idle time. This is a little preview of where I work. I've got a pretty good sized shop here. It's 22 by 40 feet. I've got two of these rooms. This is where I spend most of my time though. Got a little desk, little kitchen area. This is all my hardware, stainless steel. I go from 256 all the way up to some larger stuff. Mostly up to quarter 20 is where I handle most of my little antennas. Nothing much more than that. Then I got resistors and capacitors for some odd jobs, helping tune things in. Got my antique standbys. A lot of the old stuff that still all works. You never know when I might have to pull some of this out and go do some field tests somewhere. A bunch of our little antennas that we've made over the years. Primarily defense, military contract stuff. Ultra wideband stuff. I got vehicular mounted antennas. We've got under the wing antennas. We've got directional finding antennas. A lot of man-worn antennas for soldiers, for the proving grounds when they're going out and testing. Different types of antennas, very broadband. Most of our antennas are really broadband antennas. Yeah. And so we go off over this direction. I got my little computer where I do my AutoCAD. And my little workbench is where I craft out all my little goodies. This is one of my analyzers. This is an Agilent. I just got this about a month ago. It's an 8753 ES. Pretty good. Pretty darn good little worker. And then over here I've got just a small little assembly area. My nice little grinder. I got parts over here. I've got connectors. Mostly I use SMA, TNC, and type N connectors. Got a whole pile of 141 semi-rigid stuff. Fiberglass remnants, aluminum remnants, and Delrin. Lots of Delrin remnants. My two little shop saws. These work really handy for cutting up the small little pieces of brass. Not pieces of brass, pieces of brass. This is my old drill press. I've had this one since 1979. Really nice solid chuck on her. It's a good one. It's a Max drill. Been around for quite a while. This is a little bit cheaper saw or drill. This one's not as true. It's got a little bit of a wobble to it. But yeah, this is another assembly desk. And then I got a pile of brass. Use lots of small brass for fabricating little antennas, dipoles, monopoles, pifas. Whatever we're designing, whatever we're making. I do a lot of LP designs, log periodics. And then I've got a lot of aluminum. I get aluminum in all sorts of sizes and shapes. Yes, sirree. And then into my spare room. Keep just a lot of the older equipment in here. Backup stuff. Used to use out in the field. A bunch more ham equipment and things. If I need to run power, you know, gotta run power sometimes. So I've got a lot of equipment. Got lots of equipment. This is just one room. My back shop, I've got like 4 Gorilla racks full of equipment. Yes, sir. Some of the stuff is so old and outdated, it just needs to be in a museum. This is my T-Tech machine. I use it for cutting out circuit boards, brass, prototypes. It's a handy little sucker. T-Tech. Got my big shop saw. That one's a lifesaver. Then into my chamber room here, I got another Hewlett-Packard analyzer here. We've got another Hewlett-Packard over here. Got my computer. This is a bunch of test reference antennas. This is a head for my anechoic chamber. It's full of a liquid to simulate brain fluids. That's a $7,000 head right there. Yes, sirree. And then into my chamber room. This is where I do all my nice inside tests, where it's all clean, nice clear signal, no outside interference. I got a vertical horizontal horn back in the back. Yeah, so this is my little chamber, like so. So yeah, this is where I spend most of my time during the day. Just sitting here making out little things, little antennas for all around the world. So, other than that, there's not a whole lot going on here. It's pretty slow this time of year. Be ramping up probably around January, really good. So, other than that, talk to y'all later.